All of you excited? Can I see some thumbs up? Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Toastmaster Tawfiq, and I will be the Sergeant at Arms for today's inaugural Youth Leadership session. I welcome you all to the first meeting of Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmasters Club Youth Leadership Program. Please give a big round of applause for yourselves. You can do it virtually as well as you can do it on screen. Please have your videos on. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 3 important ground rules which we follow in our Toastmasters online Zoom meeting. 1, please turn off your mobile phones or put them on the silent mode. Please do not cross-talk and put your microphones on mute mode unless you're requested to switch on, or you may raise your virtual hand to intimate to the Zoom host to put you on screen. Please also turn on your videos at all times to ensure we can see and reciprocate each other. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise, our Toastmasters Club has also a mission. The mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting as open, and let me introduce the Toastmaster of the day, who is very talented, having many accolades, 12th standard student, youngest Toastmasters member in the world, has given more than 50 speeches with legendary speakers, celebrities, and participated in debates. She also won the Platinum winner in International Virtual Youth Carnival held in 2020. And now it's my privilege to hand over the virtual stage to Toastmaster of the Day, who loves to grab the dosa with some sambar and chutney. I'm sure she's grabbed it for the breakfast today. And joining me now with a big round of applause, please welcome Shinaz Sultana, Toastmaster Shinaz Sultana. A big round of applause, over to you.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful introduction, Chief Coordinator Toastmaster Tawfiq, sir. Now, Honorable Directors, Toastmasters, Coordinators, guests, and the powerful youth leaders, very good morning to one and all. I'm so happy to welcome you all for this first session of Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmaster Club's Youth Leadership Program. The theme of the day is Unleash the Leader in You. Who is a good leader? The person who is better than us is not called as a good leader, but the good leader is the one who creates others better than himself. I will say a story of a lion which is arrogant and proud of itself. The proud lion always feels he is the best. The lion went to the mouse and asked, "Who is the king of the forest?" The mouse said, "You are the king." The king went to the fox and asked, "Who is the king?" The fox said, "It is you." The lion went to each animal and asked the same question, and they said it is him. While walking, the lion saw an elephant, a huge tusker in front of him. The lion asked the same question, "Who is the king of the forest?" The elephant didn't want to answer, it moved away. The arrogant lion again went back to the elephant and asked, "Who is the king?" The elephant again didn't want to answer. The lion wants to know the answer. The lion went back to him and asked, "Who is the king of the forest?" The elephant, with such anger, immediately lifted the lion and rotated all along and threw it to a hill. And the lion asked with a broken spine, "Why?" I asked a very simple question, Why did you do this? The elephant said, even I gave the correct answer. Most of the times, leadership means powerful. It does not come by the name. Leadership is not being arrogant or thinking that you are the boss of everyone and everything. Leadership is not that. As I said, leaders always makes others as the good leaders than him. Now, before continuing this, we will start our program. Meanwhile, in between, we'll talk about the leadership and I will try to unleash the leaders in you. So now I'm going to call our Chief Coordinator, Toastmaster Viqaruddin sir, to explain about this wonderful youth leadership program. Toastmaster Viqaruddin sir became a member of Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmaster Club since 1st January 2020. Though he's a very new Toastmaster, but in this short period of time, he has achieved a lot. Now he is part of the executive committee of his home club for the current Vice President Education, also head of marketing in CGD program. Sir, please come. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Shenas, for a warm and wonderful introduction. Good morning to all. Start from our district trio who support this program. Along with this, our club executives, plus our member of Bahrain IT Toastmaster Professional Toastmasters Club. Apart from this one, you as a youth leaders join us, support us this program and getting benefit from the youth leadership program. Do you know what's the meaning of youth leadership program? It has been designed to develop speaking and leadership skills of young people. By developing these skills, young people like you be a better prepared to meet the demands and the challenges of today's world. This program, a workshop designed to conduct 8 sessions, and each session consists 2 hours. Youth leaders prepare and present a speech, conduct meetings, listen effectively, and evaluate what they hear from the speaker. By the end of 8 sessions, they will be developed self-confidence, interpersonal communication skills, and they use for their rest of their lives. To start this youth leadership program, as I propose to our IPP, he was as a President Toastmaster Santosh Abraham. As in his term, we launched this program for his full support during the club meeting. In the business session, he announced, my name is Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin and Toastmaster Tawfiq to be a part of this YLP program. I was having previous experience as a coordinator, so I want to get benefit and give for others as well like you. I inspired this program because my daughter was participate in her school in the year 2018 at the Asian school. They conduct youth leadership program. When I saw this content, it was very nice to be a better speaker and a leader. And she performed at that time a good leadership in her, I can see. Wherever she goes, she feel better and improve a lot. From this program also I'm expecting the same. As we inspired and keep learning, the youth leadership program to serve you, I have a pool of coordinators who's helping all the mentees. We are blessed with a huge potential. We must understand this fact and unlock your potential. However, most people waste their precious time by thinking about their unpleasant past, which cannot be changed, and worrying about their future, which cannot be predicted. What we have now is present. Hence, we must make use of present to unlock your hidden potential to achieve amazing in your life and help others to grow in their life. Great leaders are great learners and help build the next generation of leaders. Hence, you must grow as a leader to groom others as leaders. Most people, they cannot become leader when in fact everybody is a leader. The mother who leads at home, the father who takes responsibility, and the janitor who delivers his good with his excellence is a leader. Leaders are not one who lead from taking responsibility. They spread fame during success, during the whole in their life. I will not take much time. This is about the program, consists of 8 sessions. Each and every session is very important for you to learn from our experts. And we'll continue with our program. I will back to you, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Shenas.
Please unmute yourself, Shinaz.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for all those informations about YLP. Now, I would like to invite our District Director, Alifia Lakrawala ma'am. She has achieved Best Division Director Award of the Year 2017 and 2018, Best YLP Coordinator 2019 Kuwait, DTAC Vice Chairman 2019-2020. Apart from all those big achievements in Toastmaster, she is also a physiotherapist by profession who believes in holistic rehabilitation of her patients. Also serving this year as our District Director. District Director Alifia Lakrawala ma'am, please share a few words with us.
Thank you, MC Toastmaster. I'm sorry, I did not get your name. Shinaz. Thank you so much. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our District 20 PQD DTM Khalid Abdullah, District 20 CGD DTM Khalid Jalal. I don't see him, but yes, I would like to acknowledge his presence. Division C Director, Toastmaster Shishmita Rao, the organizing team of Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club, and the past leaders who are here to support this movement, who have been a part of District 20 always. Youth leaders, parents, members of District 20, good morning. Children, today my message to you all is that we were not fortunate enough to have such a platform during our time. So I think you all have been privileged not only by your parents that you all have got this opportunity today, but even for these organizers, dedicated organizers who are taking this extra mile of serving the community. spreading the knowledge, spreading the wisdom, what they have acquired with Toastmasters. It, for me, as a leader of District 20, where this particular club belongs, gives me immense joy to see that in the beginning of the year, this club is doing something so noble. So congratulations, Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club, for taking this marvelous step. I think it is the best time of the year where the kids have just got into their summer break, and maximum kids would benefit out of this. To the kids out there, you will definitely become better in your thinking skills, better in your communication skills. And few of my loved ones are here in this program. I would like to see all of them getting benefit, evolve better, because y'all are our future. Y'all are our youth, y'all are our future, and everything moving further, whether it is economic situation, whether it is future research, whether it is thinking, politics, our thoughts will define the world what we live in. And y'all are our future, and y'all will be defining that thought. So congratulations to each and every young leader who has enrolled today, and for us to see that such a huge number has gathered to take benefit of this program is absolute joy. So congratulations once again, and back to you, Master of Ceremonies. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am, for your sweet wishes. Please make me co-host, then only I can unmute myself. I'm sorry. Now, I would like to call District 20 Program Quality Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah sir, who was immediate past District 20 Club Road Director for the term 2020-2021, immediate past Division B Director, President of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club, immediate past President of Babco Toastmasters Club, immediate past President of St. Paul Toastmasters Club, Secretary of Active Minds Toastmasters Club, and so on. Sir, please come and share a few words with us. The screen is all yours.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Shinaz, for your introduction. District 20 Director, DTM Alifia Lakwala, CGD, Club Growth Director, DTM Khalid Jalal, Division C Director, Toastmaster Sushmita Rao, the coordinators of Bahrain IT Professionals. And I would give justice to read the names. Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin, DTM Khalid Jalal, Toastmaster Ahmed Leblushi, Toastmaster Santosh, Toastmaster Tawfiq. All of the young leaders, the parents, all of the Toastmasters around and guests. Good morning to all of you. First of all, let me thank the coordinators. Let me thank Bahrain IT Professionals on taking this on board. This is a noble cause, and we are all here to extend whatever we are learning Toastmasters to others, to unleash the leaders within them. Kudos to the parents for picking the right choice of extending their support to their young leaders. That's what we are calling you, young leaders, to see them in a better position in a few years from now. And I echo back on what DTM Alifia just said. We wish that we were introduced to such great program earlier than we joined Toastmasters. I have two messages to you, young leaders. The first message is, of course, Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin explained what Young Leadership Program is all about. But I'll give you a different explanation. You are here to make mistakes. I would repeat, you are here to make mistakes. So don't feel shy that, well, I won't be able to do it, or I know all of us, there is some part of perfectionist within us. We want to stand and we want to stand out. We want to show the best performance that we have. If you are coming with this thinking, please reconsider. Don't come to show us the best that you can have, otherwise why you are here? Come and show, come and do mistakes. Yes, be brave to stand and perform, but make mistakes. And we are here all to guide you. We are one family. The second point is you are unique the way you are. I repeat, you are unique the way you are. So tomorrow, if young leader, I'm just picking any name, young leader Mohammed came and performed, and I felt that, wow, young leader Mohammed is really performing very well. I cannot at all match his performance. Never, ever do that. You are unique the way you are. And we are all here learning at our own pace, including us as Toastmasters. We learn from you. We get inspirations from you. So please never compare yourself to anyone else. And before I end, can I ask the moderator to leave the unmute to everyone for a second?
It's allowed to unmute.
Unmute all. Keep them unmuted.
All of the youth leaders, you can unmute yourself.
Please, all of the youth leaders,
sir.
unmute yourself and say this. I am unique.
I am unique.
Exactly. Please keep on remembering this. I wish you all the best, young leaders and coordinators, and over to you, Master Sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for those wonderful words. And I hope youth leaders are becoming strong and getting exposed. Now, I would like to invite CGD Khalid Jalal, sir. He was the first president of Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmaster Club, and he served as Area 3 Director, Division C Director, current term serving as Club Growth Director. Sir, proud to welcome you. The screen is all yours.
Good morning, and thank you very much, Toastmaster Shinas, Master Salmis of this meeting today. Let me recognize the presence of our District 20 Director, DTM Alifia Lagdawala, Simi, our Program Cooperative Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Khalid Abdullah. We always say people always do mistake or confuse with our names, and that exactly I saw this morning, just a while ago, when you're calling our Program Cooperative Director, Khalid Abdullah, the moderator unmuted myself. Then I realized it, and we are basically smiling, but it was a good fun to start with. I can see the chief coordinators, Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin and Toastmaster Tawfiq, Division C Director, Toastmaster Sushmita Rao, and the speaker of today, I saw distinguished Toastmaster Pon Sankran. Good morning, and the young leaders, good morning to you all. It's not good to be the third one when you're speaking, because the first two speakers always tell all the good things and don't leave anything for you. That's exactly happening with me. They said all the good things. Now I'm just thinking what to say. So let me share my personal experience. First of all, I'm proud to be part of Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmaster Club, who's organizing this lovely event. And I'm very proud of the team, the members of the club who came forward with this idea. 3 years ago, I wanted to have this program done, but we were not ready at that time in terms of the knowledge to share with all of you maybe, but with the time we gain all the knowledge, we put everyone together with the help of our Chief Coordinator, Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin. Today we are having this program happening. In my school days, when I was your age, I'm still young, by the way, I'm still 14 years old, Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin. We agreed to that, right? So I'm still 14 years old, don't look at my face, it's just a camera effect. And I used to see the leaders like you come on the assembly hall after the prayer and the national anthem, and they speak. And I always used to think, how can they speak so fluently, with so confidence? But despite that, I never took the courage to join a program like this or join Toastmasters. It took me a very long time to join. And to be honest, I regret my life that I have not joined the YLP program when the opportunity was there, or Toastmaster when I was 18 years old. But I'm still 14, don't worry about that. So this program is a program which is unique by itself. It will give you the confidence, it will give you the techniques, it will give you the courage to come forward and do the mistakes as Khalid Abdullah just mentioned. Do not worry about what happens. Just come and give your best. We all do mistakes. And what we do when we do a mistake? I'm sorry, all of you are muted. Moderator, I know I have.
You can unmute yourselves.
We learn.
We learn. Who said that?
Me.
Who said that? I can't see you.
Yusuf.
Yusuf. Please give him a huge round of applause because he said we learn. When we do mistake, we learn exactly. And this is a platform where we need to do mistakes, not for the sake of mistake, but we try everything possible and learn from those mistakes. And this is a platform, unlike the schools, we don't get any punishment. We only get encouragement. Am I right, Toastmaster Shinas or young leader Shinas? Oh, she's a Toastmaster already, by the way. So there is no punishment in this program. It's only encouragement. And unfortunately, it is a virtual meeting, so there are no cakes or pastry or party, but there are certificates, I'm sure. So enjoy the program, do all sort of mistakes. You're free to do any mistake possible so that you can learn from this program. I wish all of you a very good luck, and let's see who becomes the person who learns a lot from their mistakes. Everyone is a champion, so I'll not say who's the champion. So who learns the most from the mistakes? All the best, and back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much, sir, for those wonderful address. And then I hope, and now youth leaders are so comfortable, I guess. Now we will call our Toastmaster, Sushmita Rao, who is counselor and mentor of a Gavels Club called Sparkless Gavels Club. And she's a mentor and sponsor of various Toastmaster clubs on the island, president of TKS Toastmaster Club in 2015. She was also being area director in 2016, marketing head of Division C, and she took a break and she's now back with us as Division C director. She has professionally worked as principal of various schools and presently working as an educational consultant. Ma'am, please share a few words with us.
Thank you, dear Shanaz, for that beautiful introduction. And let me just acknowledge the presence of the dynamic leaders of District Director, DTM Alifia, District Program Quality Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah, District Club Growth Director, DTM Khalid Jalal. Well, Area 3 Director, I'm still looking out for him, is there or not, but he'll be joining very soon, hopefully. Chief Coordinators, mentors, and organizers of Unleash the Leader in You, the Youth Leadership Program, Toastmaster Viqaruddin and Toastmaster Tawfiq, of course, the organizers and the mentors. Fellow Toastmasters, dear young leaders, oh, very, very good morning to you all. Well, I feel very elated to be part of this wonderful event, which is directed to exhibit, enhance, and evolve the leadership and communication skills of you and as youngsters. Let me tell you one thing, young bloods, other than the two skills of leadership and communication, you will be learning the 21st century skills of collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity, which is so vital to develop yourselves, to have edge over others in this competitive world. Let me congratulate, almost we would say that 60, if not 60 less or more, 60 of you who have taken this decision to be part of this YLP during your summer vacations. It is indeed an outstanding platform you have chosen to groom yourself, which you will not regret because You will be able to showcase this in the statement of purpose when you apply for the foreign universities for furthering your studies. So just keep this in mind and keep the records and certificates intact and use it very wisely. I declare all my support and cooperation to the chief coordinators of this activity. It is indeed a very thoughtful and a philanthropic gesture from their end. And I shall congratulate Bahrain IT Professionals for this non-profit activity in conducting activity for the good of our children. Well, before I leave, let me just emphasize, we, the servant leaders of Division C, are here to motivate and elevate, to sustain by reforming, performing, and transforming the division to a greater heights by setting a certain benchmark in our service. And I would say, Bahrain IT Professionals, you have already started the process. Thank you so, so much. Well, as said by Barack Obama, if you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you will make progress. I'm glad you are all walking on the YLP path. So all the best, dear kids, all the best young leaders for enhancing your learning curve to the maximum with this YLP. Back to you, the elegant Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your amazing address. Now, I would like to welcome Area 3 Director Ahmed Salah
Sorry to disturb
Al-Baluchi.
you, Toastmaster Shahnaz. And
Yes, sir.
our Area 3 Director, he's having some emergency.
Okay.
And he will join us in later stage, so you can
Okay.
proceed to the next.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now, let's talk about leadership. A true leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way to everyone. Why I told the story of lion is because a leader should respect others. Instead of being arrogant, he should show love towards others and should be humble towards others. That mankind is called leadership. Telling everyone to come behind or back after him is not a good leader. Or it's not only a leader. Also, the person who is telling the followers or everyone to go in front and he's in back and correcting all is also known as a leader. Now, I would like to welcome Cavalier Avantika to show a demo icebreaker speech. Chief Coordinator Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin, sir, can you act as a Sergeant at Arms to prepare speaker?
Yeah, thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Cavalier Avanika, are you ready?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. And are you standing or you are sitting?
I will be standing.
So your position will be like that, or you feel comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Once you feel yourself comfortable, can you make a smile, make thumbs up?
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Shahnaz. Speaker is ready. So back to you.
Can she also pin me, please, for the timer?
Yeah, oh, sorry. We forget about the timer. Yes, good to remind. Now, here also we have a timer. He will explain about the timing criteria for this speech. And Toastmaster Tawfiq is over here. And he will explain the timing criteria about this speaker's speech. Back to you, Toastmaster Tawfiq.
Good morning, everybody. Once again, Avantika, if you can just pin me on. You see my virtual background, which says start. Can you see that? Okay, it will turn to green when you are completing 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes for yellow, and 4.5 minutes, it turns red. So you can just pin me on.
Coordinator Tawfiq, unless you remove the spotlight, you will not be there. She can't pin you.
Am I on spotlight?
Yes, yes, I remove now. Oh, now she can make it. Can you make, search his name as Coordinator C. He put as YLP. YLP coordinator.
Avantika, you're good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the very best. Over to you,
Thank
Avantika.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tawfiq. And back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, sir. Now we'll welcome our Cavalier Avantika to give demo icebreaker speech. Avantika, please.
On 23rd February 2007, a certain child was born to two bright souls. This child was the apple of everyone's eyes. But it wasn't long before the trouble started. This child growing up made life difficult for these two people, known as the child's parents. Crying in the morning, crying in the night, dirty diapers, and the whole package. But one day, the child accomplished a milestone. She learned to talk and to walk. The parents were ecstatic at first, but then it quickly backfired on them. The child now runs around and babbles some random word she heard here and there. Soon time passed and she was off to preschool. There she learned different things and developed manners like any normal child. She passed grades, did exams, and now grew up to be a big girl. One day, she stumbled upon an opportunity to attend a speaking program called the Youth Leadership Program. Her parents encouraged her to give it a shot. And she did. She was nervous at first, but like every protagonist, she conquered her fears. She learned to speak, to evaluate, and to give a speech on the spot. And now here she is doing it all again. Master of ceremonies, Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and budding leaders. Good morning to all. Today I, Cavalier Avantika, will be delivering my icebreaker speech on the topic, Who am I? To answer this question, we should probably go to my heritage. I was born in God's own country, Kerala, in Calicut, where the famous Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama discovered India. But I'm originally from Palakkad, the greenery of this beautiful place. The greenery and landmarks of Kerala help it live to its name. But I didn't stay here for long. Before I knew it, I found myself in Bahrain, ready to continue this game called life. I soon had to attend school, and the first day was filled with crying and begging my mother to take me back home. But here was where I made friends that I would treasure for life, teachers who are ready to guide me, and I even learned to grasp important information like which all teachers are absent, which all periods are substitution periods, and who all has bubblegum with them. I love making friends and I try to make friends wherever I go. Teachers, students, cousins, uncles, and aunties, even children I meet in the park. I consider them all my friends. Now, life was easygoing, but there will always be something that comes and ruins the peace. For me, it was this strange creature. It orders me around, cries when I do something, it jumps on me. Who is this creature, you ask? It can be none other than my brother. Born 4.5 years after me, he is the only one who can brighten or ruin my day in one stroke. His hobbies? Annoying me, getting me into trouble, and football. If any of you have siblings like this, my sympathy goes out to you all. Now, another aspect that makes me, me, is my hobbies and my interests. One thing I find interesting is art. From doodling to drawing small comics, I love to do it all. Although sometimes my drawing of a man looks like a potato, I still don't let it discourage me. And finally, my interest in speaking was culminated when I joined YLP. I was nervous at first and I didn't like speaking in front of others. But then it was the complete opposite here. It was a comfortable environment where I could explore and discover. With the help of my encouraging mentors and my friends, I was able to take the first steps in becoming a competent communicator. And now here I am, a Gavalier from Rising Stars Gavels Club who has completed all her 10 CC speeches. And I couldn't have done it without the help of my parents, my mentors, and my friends. This is why I encourage each and every one of you to give it your best to unleash the leader within you. This is who I am. What about you? Over to Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Avantika. Now we will wait for 1 minute for the evaluator to note it down. Timer, please.
One minute is up.
Yes, thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Gavalier Surya MJ for demo evaluation to evaluate Gavalier Avantika. Before that, Chief Coordinator, can you act as surgeon at arms to prepare evaluator?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Gavalier Surya, how are you? Okay, great. Can you unmute yourself now?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is this your speaking position?
Yes, sir. This is my speaking position.
And your voice is a little bit louder is coming. Is it fine?
Yes, sir. If that is audible, then I'm fine.
Okay, great. So I can see you and I can listen to you. Once you say, okay, make with a smile, one thumbs up. Thank you. And back to you, Master of Ceremonies. Speaker is ready.
Thank you, sir. Now we'll welcome our demo evaluator, Surya MJ, to evaluate Avantika. Gavalier Surya, please.
Excuse the rumors. Let me introduce myself. Respected Toastmasters and all the upcoming youth leaders. What a beautiful speech given by our Gavalier Avantika. The whole speech was scripted so beautifully. As we all know that the water flows are really strong. It never stops. Similarly, in Gavalier Avantika's speech, the flow that she had from the beginning till the end did not have any pause at all. This girl was born at 22nd May as a small girl and was also naughty, now has become a professional speaker with the help of the YLP. The introduction given by Gavalier Avantika was so beautifully scripted. We all know any speeches are like a pencil or a pen. They should have a point. Similarly, Gavalier Avantika's speech had the point that she has become a very beautiful speaker and a very professional speaker because of this YLP. The thing that I liked about Gavalier Avantika's speech was that she connected the whole life with this YLP. which helped her to grow like this. The speech which was given by Gavla Ravantika was also humorous. A humor would grab the audience's attention. So Gavla Ravantika had done justice to that. For me, the speech which was given by Gavla Ravantika was never felt like an icebreaker speech. It felt more like a professional speaker, as she said that she has completed all the CC10 speeches. She also scripted beautifully about her native town, that is Palakkad, all about the greenery and many more. But we all know that no one is perfect and always there is room for perfection. Here are some suggestions for Gavla Ravantika's speech. The most important thing in anyone's speech is eye contact. Without eye contact, it wouldn't grab any audience's attention. I thought that you were not looking right into the camera. I get it, even though it's online, you are looking here and there and not looking onto the camera. I would like and I would appreciate yourself if you make sure that this eye contact is good at your next upcoming speeches. But as a summary, your speech was beautifully scripted, as I've said. Your speech was a mixed bag, such as humorous and motivational. And I'm sure that when you become 18, you can become a professional Toastmaster as everyone else. Back to you.
Thank you, Gavalier Surya, and thank you for both of the Gavaliers for the wonderful demo session. And youth leaders, this is the first and basic step of youth leadership program, and you will learn more and more in youth leadership program. Now, talking about leadership, we can clearly get that being humble, being a good personality, and helping others to succeed, being supportive, etc. All these are a huge part of leadership, which means even we have at least some features from this. But we should not stop there. We have to develop our leadership skills. We have to unleash our leaders which is within us. We have to speak, we have to ask and unleash the leader within us. For that, this youth leadership program will definitely play a huge role. Even it played for me. It will make you feel confident, even more respectful, correcting our mistakes, gives suggestions, and finally, you would have achieved most of the qualities of a good leader and good human being. Now, I would like to invite our DTM Ponshankara Pandian sir for workshop speaker introduction to chairmanship as well as elections to select executive for sessions. He is past Division D Director, a member of Task Force Thendamal, Muthamal and Palaivana Toastmasters clubs, sponsor, mentor and coach for many clubs, immediate past District 20 Chief Coordinator for Tamil clubs, Tamil language reviewer in Toastmasters International. DTM Ponshankara Pandian sir, please come, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, MC Toastmaster Sheena Sultana, for your nice introduction. Dear leaders and young leaders, good morning. Young leaders, how are you all today? Cheerful?
Fine, sir. Fine. Good, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. You all like ice cream, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir, this summer, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Can you write in the chat box your favorite flavor of ice cream? I want first 4 flavors. Chocolate, chocolate, caramel, vanilla, caramel, vanilla, strawberry, butterscotch. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So there is an apartment where there are a lot of kids. They used to gather, chit chat, play. So one day they wanted to enjoy the ice cream. So they had a meeting, which flavor we will buy. One person liked the chocolate, another person liked the butterscotch, one vanilla, strawberry. So they all had a discussion, quarrel. It took a long time. Finally, they all came for a conclusion. Okay, we will buy some chocolate flavor. The time when they took decision, ice cream parlor is closed. Government announced a lockdown. They cannot take ice cream for next couple of weeks. Same thing happened in another apartment where there were a lot of young leaders. They also gathered. They had a discussion. Everybody spelled out their favorite flavor. So within 1 minute, they come for a conclusion. Okay, for today, this meeting, we will buy chocolate. Next meeting, we will buy vanilla. Next meeting, following meeting, we will buy strawberry. Like that, they came for a conclusion within one minute or 1.5 minutes. Then they went to the ice cream parlor, enjoyed the ice cream. That's the difference of kids and young leaders. Young leaders, today you have made a beautiful decision to join this program. With this youth leadership program, you will become a very good communicator. Like a Gavalier Avantika, she delivered a test demo speech. You will become a keen listener, like Gavalier Surya, how he listened to a speech within 4 minutes, and he took only 1 minute and he gave his evaluation, constructive evaluation. You will become a listener and you will be capable of giving the feedback of others' communication. And most importantly, you will become a great leader. We all facing several meetings in our life, right? In school, there are discussions. In our flat, there are meetings and discussions. Maybe you are part of some association. There also you are meeting so many kids and having discussions. But whether your voice is heard, whether whatever you are saying, the decisions you are saying is coming into force. But after this YLP session, you know how to communicate, where to communicate, what to communicate, how to communicate. Then your voice will be heard. That's the beauty of youth leadership program. Let me share you some presentation. This is introduction to chairmanship. In this, we are going to see how club officers elections are being conducted. Can you see this picture? It is an intersection where 4 roads are joining. There is no traffic light. All the cars are coming from all the 4 sides. There are a lot of confusion. In simple words, we can see a lot of confusion happened in this intersection, right? Because there is no traffic light. What will happen if there is a traffic light like this with so many signals, so many directions? This also will lead to a confusion, right?
Yes.
That's where, yes, that's why our leadership is required for any forum. Like a chairmanship is required for our YLP program. Right now, our chief coordinators, they are taking this role. Toastmaster Viqaruddin, Toastmaster Tawfiq, and other leaders have taken this chairmanship role. But as a young leaders, you should take the leadership. Then only your following your meetings will be interesting. A good meeting should have an agenda. Agenda means you have a proper planning, schedule the program with all timings. For this meeting also, you would have seen an agenda, right? So you should have an agenda. The meeting should start and end on time, because this is not one person's time. Here around the 65 people, 66 people are there. We have to honor all 66 people's time. So we have to plan in such a way, start and end the meeting on time. And we have to keep the discussions on track. When we are discussing about some leadership, when we are discussing about some decision to be taken on the club, it should be within that subject. We should not leave the track and it should not go elsewhere. That's the duty of a leader, to keep the discussion on track. And a leader has to encourage every member to participate. It is not only a few people, 5, 6 people, they are always communicating, participating. No, each and every member should participate. A leader has to ensure this, and a leader should make certain that meeting's purpose is accomplished. If there is a 4 speech, 4 evaluation, a table topic on particular day's meeting agenda, that should be accomplished, right? So we are going to select our club officers. Who are all the club officers for YLP program? In general, these 7 positions are there: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and sergeant at arms. But for our YLP team, we are going to select president, then vice president education, vice president membership, vice president public relationship. All these 3 roles will be merged, and we are going to select a vice president. Then secretary and treasurer role are merged, and we are going to select a secretary. Sergeant at arms. Yes. These 4 roles are very important for YLP program. So we are going to select these 4 positions today. When we have to select who are going to be the leaders, how we are going to elect them. In general, if you have formed after YLP program, if you formed a Gavels Club, regular year-long Gavels Club, first meeting in May, we have to conduct election. But for our YLP program, today we are going to do this election. And the new officers, when they will take charge from 1st July onwards. Our Toastmasters years will be 1st July to 30th June. Going forward, once you form a Gavels Club, this is going to happen. But for us, today it is going to get effect. Who can now nominate? Any current paid active members can nominate yourself, or you can nominate your co-members. Nomination process. How? See, our Toastmasters, each and everything is well established. All rules are clearly defined. There is no loophole. So for YLP program, a club leadership committee is our coordinator. Toastmaster Viqaruddin acts as a club leadership committee, and he collects the nomination from all the members. Usually 2 weeks before the election, the call for nomination will be made, and the club leadership committee, like Toastmaster Viqaruddin, our coordinator, he will consider the members in good standing, who has the desire to run for this position, and he will qualify the candidates, and he will submit to the election officer. Pre-election process. Before election, we need to have a secretary. Secretary is very much required for conducting election. And we should have a quorum. See, in Toastmasters, for any decisions want to make, we will not take an unanimous, we will not take a decision alone. It should be an unanimous decision by involving all the members. So majority of the members will form a quorum, 50% plus at least one more member. 51% we should, there should be a presence. With their acceptance only, any decisions can be made. Okay, so the quorum is required to conduct an election. Today we have full quorum, right? And on the floor, if there is an opportunity given to all the members to raise on the floor and nominate themselves if they got interest for any position. Election process. First, the office will accept the nomination, then open to the floor, option given to the floor. Then we will close up the nomination. If there is two positions or two candidates for any position, we will be giving an opportunity for both the candidate to give a speech for 2 minutes based on their last name alphabetical order. This is how the election will happen, and finally the winners or elected officers will be announced. After elections, what you have to do? This is for the elected leaders. First, you have to update the elected leaders, that is officers list, in all the social media, especially if you are having a WhatsApp group. You have to post that news, and everyone should be aware of the newly elected leaders. Then there is an installation ceremony. All these officers, they should know their roles and responsibility and take the position. And if this happening in your Gavels Club, the team, the outgoing officers should hand over all the information to the incoming officers, newly elected officers. This is how the election process are happening. So, shall we go to our election process? Shall we select the leaders for our YLP program? We have team A and team B, right?
Yes.
So,
correct.
yes, already all are renamed based on this. So we will conduct the election for team A first. The positions are president, vice president, secretary, and surgeon at arms. So may I invite our leadership committee chair, coordinator, Toastmaster Viqaruddin, to submit the nomination received from the young leaders for team A leadership.
Okay. Thank you so much, DTM Ponsankara, for the brief about the election process and the whole how we are doing in the Toastmaster. Similarly, we need to do in our youth leader to be elected as a president, vice president, secretary, and surgeon at arms. As you already aware, yesterday we have shown you the basic feature of the Zoom meeting. Now I request a YLP group members, nominate yourself for the first position, president, by using the reaction in the down on the right. You just raise the hand so we know who have been nominated for them as a president. Apart from this one, already DTM Ponsankara has given you. Once you will be over here, at least you need to show a 2-minute speech why you want to be elected as president. So now I can see after my announcement, some of the 4 they have announced as a president. So the criteria is very simple and easy. If you are a previous experience, serve as a president in the youth leadership, or you are new to this one, you need to speak for 2 minutes. Why do you like to be a president after we elect all the Zoom poll? So Toastmaster Tawfiq, can you note it down? There are 4 nominations came in the president. Abdali.
Just to ensure Toastmaster Viqar, if they can have their videos on, and we note them that they are perfect to go for the elections, because if they don't have their videos on and they cannot speak, then they will not have the opportunity to come on spotlight.
Okay, thank
So
you.
we need to ensure that first, that they have their videos on and their mics on, so they can come on air and they can speak and campaign for themselves.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tawfiq, for adding this value added to this election process. Young leader Yusuf Bardoli, can you switch on your camera and unmute yourself, please? Thank you. So now the 4 candidates for the president for the group A. Yusuf Bardoli is in group A, Toastmaster Tawfiq.
Do I start?
Yes, he is in the group A.
Okay, great. He is not rename himself. We are telling again and again. Okay, you have to rename Yusuf always as a YLP. I rename for you, but the next time you have to make yourself like a YLP, like that. I already made it for you. Okay, now president nomination 4 has been elected. Okay, Toastmaster Tawfiq.
So do we give them a chance to come and speak, so then we can nominate according to that?
Yes, we need to go by we need to go by their last name, alphabetical order. So YLP young leader Zarafa, what is your last name?
Zurafa.
Zurafa?
Can you rename yourself, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Zurafa Mohammed, Khadija Zara, Abdali Bharatwala, Yusuf Bardoli. So alphabetically, the first chance is going to Yusuf Bardoli. Second chance will be for Abdali Bharatwala, then Zurafa Mohammed, then Khadija Zara. Okay, so young leader Yusuf, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, timer,
Hello.
please note the time. Once 2 minutes is over, you can mute him directly. No red light warnings.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ahmed, and today I would like to talk to you about why I would be a good leader for our group. Number 1, I would put everyone else before me. If you need guidance or any help with anything, I would always be there. So you can contact me if you're feeling a bit unprepared or unready or unwell. I will guide you to the right path. I will help you become a better person or the best version of yourself. And number 2 is that I will always be there for you. If you need anything from me or need any explanation, I would always be there to explain everything to you. And number 3, if you have any ideas that you think that will help you become a better learner or a better speaker, I would always encourage you to involve your ideas every time we discuss something. And number 4, you can always participate. I will encourage you to participate. I will encourage you to speak louder. I will encourage you to do everything you can to become a better speaker. Because I'm also not perfect. I make a few mistakes, but everyone makes mistakes. It's normal. It's a part of life. And I'll encourage you to make them less often and to learn from your mistakes. Thank you.
Okay, very good. So now the second chance is for young leader Abdali Barodwala. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
My name is
yours.
Can I continue?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My name is Abdali Barodwala. First of all, I like to welcome all. Good morning to everyone. I'm doing this to see how good I can be a leader. This is like probably I will know that how can I handle people. I will encourage everyone to do their best. I'll make them feel that they are comfortable with me, and I'll make them sure that they are the best for everything they do, and I'll keep them together with everything they do. Thank you.
Very good, young leader Abdali. Now the chance is going to young leader Zurafa Mohammed. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now the screen is yours.
Yes. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all and good morning, everyone. So, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak why I should be a president. First of all, about me, I want to tell it's a good experience for me, a new experience. So, and by hearing the sir's explanation, I got more interest and I have the confidence that I know I can do it. And the other thing for the members, I would help them with their speech. I would like to guide them to the right path, and I will help them if they have any doubt or any explanation they want to know or anything like that. Or if someone are new, many people are new, and I would like to guide them and help them. And I would encourage them to speak more bolder, more powerful, like more louder and clearer. And it would be a new experience for me, which I would like to do. And it's good for, I would help them to tell how to write speech if they want to. And they can contact me anytime if they have any doubt. And that's the reason. I hope you choose me. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Zarafa. Now we will give chance to young leader Khadija Sara. You have to switch on your video. Yes.
Yes.
Unmute yourself.
Good morning to everyone presented here. Today, I, Khadija Zara, is electing myself to become a president. We know that leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. So when I become a leader, I won't be telling you all to follow my path or do whatever I say. I'll be just giving you more suggestions and more feedback so that you can become a good leader in future. Whenever you have any doubts, actually you can contact me, as well as when a leader becomes, they get more responsibilities, right? And when I get a responsibility of being a leader, I'll be building more confidence in yourself, and as well as more how you can become more effective in speaking and etc. So yes, you can vote me. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Khadija. Now, 4 candidates for president position, they gave the speech. Now we have to close the nomination. Let's learn some parliamentary procedures. Can some young leaders from Team A come forward and propose to close the nomination for president position? You have to unmute yourself. You have to tell your name and say, I propose to close the nomination for president position.
My name is Mohammed and I propose to close the nomination.
No, you are the candidate. So, except the candidate, some other young leaders can propose like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was confused.
DTM Ponsankara, if you can write in the chat so they can read that one. Maybe for them it's difficult to read that part.
Yes. I'm writing in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, Team A, to young leader Ali Khader, are you here? To young leader Ali, young leader Zahra.
Anybody other than this 4 contestants, anybody can come forward. Come on, young leaders. This is the forum. You can practice your leadership.
Already our DTM Ponsagar. Okay, David is here. David.
Ali Qadir, you
Yes,
cannot
sir.
unmute you. Yes, David. Can you propose?
Yes, sir. Actually, I also wanted to say I have not much experience. That is why I could not choose.
Only
No, yes, I will propose.
Ali, can you just switch on your video, please, so we have it recorded?
Yes, David, go ahead.
Yes, hello.
No,
Yes,
Ali is coming forward. Okay, we'll take him later for that.
Okay.
Yes, good morning. My name is Ali Khader, and I propose to close the nomination for the president position.
Yes, excellent. Thank you. And can someone second this?
Was it Derek?
I'm sending a message. Instead of propose, we have to say second. Can somebody come forward?
So, should I speak?
Yes.
Can you say your name, please?
My name is David M. Samuel.
Just a second, David.
Yes.
You have to say I second to close the nomination for president position.
Yes. My name is David M. Samuel, and I second to close the nomination for president position.
Thank you, young leader David. This is how we have to take a decision. By someone should propose and someone should second. So now the nomination for president post is closed. There are 4 nominations from the floor. All 4 young leaders have given the speech. Now we are going for the election process. So there will be a poll. Moderator, if the poll is ready, you can launch the poll.
DTM, we will have it separately, all positions together. President,
Okay.
Sergeant at Arms for Section A, YLP.
Okay, excellent. So now we will move on to the next position, Vice President position. So young leaders from Team A, if you are interested, you can come forward. You can raise your hand or type your name in chat box. Floor is open for Vice President position. There is 1 nomination.
Come on.
Any more?
Come on, Group A leaders. Come on. This is the chance for you to become an effective communicator and a leader. So 2 names came forward.
2 nominations. Young leader Anshara, you can switch on your video. Is there any more nomination, or we will close the nomination?
Yeah, we'll close the nomination.
Okay. So again, can someone propose? You have to say your name, and I propose to close the nomination for Vice President position.
From Team A, please. YLP group, please come forward.
those who are elected as president, they can also tell that one. Not an issue, but we are encouraging all Group A to nominate and follow the procedure. So in future, you may require for this kind of knowledge.
So except young leader Anshara and young leader Ishan.
Abdali would like to propose, so you can come forward, Abdali.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Abdali Barodawala, and I would propose to close the nomination for Vice President.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can somebody second this?
I'm young leader Emmanuel. I second to close the nomination for president.
Please say your name so that we can spotlight you.
I'm Emmanuel Srinivasan.
Just wait, Emmanuel. We will make you a spotlight here as a speaker. So we want to record your session. Yes, thank you.
I'm young leader Emmanuel. I second to close the nomination for president position.
It's the vice president education.
Okay, excellent. Now, we will give chance for these two candidates to give their speech for 2 minutes. So first chance is going to Ishan, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll speak now. Shall I start?
Wait. We will spotlight you.
Okay, fine.
Okay. After 2 minutes, your mic will be muted. Okay, you can start.
Listen. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ishan Binesh, and I shall be running for the position for Vice President for the Youth Leader Program. So the reason I would like to run for this position is because I'm not sure if I will be able to participate or give my nomination for president, since I have not have this much experience in a leadership. So I would like to start with trying by the running for the position of vice president, since it might help me to get a basic idea of how to be a leader. And by the next following meetings, I hope that when you all have some help or require some help, I may be able to help you. And so I might not be the direct person to help you, since the presidents might be there. So I might be the second person or the middle person to support you. So if you have any doubt or help, I can at least forward it to the president, or if I'm capable of it, I shall explain it, or in what way you need a help, I shall be available for it. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Ishan. Now the chances for young leader Anshara to give your 2-minute speech. Start.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, first of all, good morning, everyone, and I'm Anshara Samin, standing in front of you for standing on the post of vice president. So let me start by saying my personal experience of how I got into this public speaking and all. It wasn't a very pleasant experience. I always wanted to be on the stage and speak up and, express my ideas. But then I guess it was in class 6th or 7th, a friend of mine, or I could say well-wishers, which helped me negatively. Like they were like, you wanted to speak on stage. Okay, speaking on stage, that takes a lot of guts. I don't think you have that. And that time I started to question myself. Do I have that guts? Do I really? And then I had no answer. I had no idea if I can and if I won't be able to. I had no idea. But then my mom, dad, and everyone else encouraged me, like, come on, give it a shot. So from then I started to participate in every speech competition, every debate. Like in the starting, I used to lose so badly. Like, a lot of time my friends would laugh at me. They'd be like, just give up, you can't do that. But on, having total persistence and working hard and believing in myself, I came to this format. Now I'm one of the winners of my school. Like every debate and every speech, by God's grace, I'll be there as a winner. And it has been an effort, constant effort. So that's what I want others to help. I want others to help find their inner self and understand themselves and come out their comfort zones, come out their shyness, and be a successful leader. So I want to help others through my experience. So I really hope you elect me as a vice president so that I can help yourself as well as myself. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Anshara. So vice president election process is completed. There will be a poll at the end of the session. Now we will move on to secretary position. Young leaders from team A, whoever interested, please come forward. You can raise your hand and switch on your video for secretary position.
Come forward, Group A. If you are not able to speak, at least you say, I want to become a secretary to take experience. Come on, raise your hand. Group A. If now only one person came, so you will be elected directly. So you come forward. Group A.
Come on, young leaders. Who want to be secretary?
No one? It's not good. You are here coming and listening speeches from since morning and you're coming over here. Don't be hesitant. Raise your hand and we are supporting and encouraging whatever you like.
Don't be scared that you make a mistake because you're here to learn. So come forward.
As our PQD said, you are unique.
Yes. No one is coming. So DTM Ponsekar, can existing president, those who elect, they can be part of this?
If the polling is completed, then they can run for secretary position.
Okay.
Because incidentally, if they have elected as a president, then
yes,
it will become void.
Come on, Group A. As you listen, everyone.
No one come forward. Your coordinators can propose on second.
Mentors, can you suggest from your group, please? You can unmute yourself, mentors.
Group A.
Can I?
Yes, raise your hand in the down on the reaction. You just say raise hand. Wow, very good. No, Yusuf Bardoli already he was as a elected. No, this one.
No, I want to encourage them to go for the position so they can have more experience and they have something to be proud of.
Wow, thank you for your encouragement.
Mentors, would you like to come forward and propose from your group, please?
Mentors of YLP, please.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that get this opportunity, you won't get it again. So just raise your hand. It doesn't matter if you made many mistakes in speaking or anything. You can just speak and it will be a good thing.
Okay, time is running. If no one come forward, mentors.
We have David Samuel.
Yes,
David.
yes, sir.
And I guess by default he will be the secretary, but you have the opportunity and the floor is yours for 2 minutes. You can speak on why you should be the position of secretary. DTM Ponsakura, floor is yours, please.
Yes, yes. There is one nomination from David.
Yes, thank you, sir, for giving me this.
If there is no other nomination, we will close the nomination.
Yes.
Can someone come forward and close the nomination? Propose and second. You have to tell your name. Yes.
Okay. I'm Anshara Samin and I propose to close the nomination for secretary.
Very good. Can anyone second this? Please second this.
I'm Zara Manice and I second this proposition.
Can you please come on the video?
Sure.
I didn't get your name, please.
Zara Manice.
Okay.
Your video is not available. Can you just start your video, please, and unmute yourself?
I don't think my video is working.
Okay, fine. You can go ahead. Floor is yours.
I'm Zara Manice and I second this proposition.
Okay. Okay, thank you, young leader Zara. So now the floor is closed. The nomination is closed for secretary position. Since there is only one nomination, young leader David is elected as a secretary for Team A Youth Leader Program.
Thank you, sir,
Welcome.
for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak.
Yeah, later we will speak. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, now you don't have to
Yes.
give 2 minute speech since there is no competition.
Yes,
Now
sir, no press. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Now we will move on to the next position, fourth position, which is Sergeant at Arms. So the floor is open. Young leaders can come forward and nominate yourself for Sergeant at Arms position. Who is interested?
Just to recall, the Sergeant at Arms is the same position which I started the event with. The YLP program which started, it just gives the ground rules and make sure that all of your participants in the Zoom are comfortable, they're audible, they're visible. So that's the position of Sergeant at Arms. Floor is yours to raise your hand and come forward. It's the most easiest position. There is nothing to be worried, and we are here to support you.
Yes, Zahara.
Zara. Okay. One nomination received from young leader Zara. Any more young leaders from Team A willing to be Sergeant at Arms? If no one come forward, we will close the nomination for Sergeant at Arms position. Can someone propose?
Yes, propose from the president or whoever know the procedure. Can you say? We'll close the nomination.
I'll propose.
Tell your
Can
name.
you please say your name?
Khadija.
Khadija, can you just come on video? Yeah.
Yes. I am young leader Khadija and I close the nomination for Sergeant at Arms.
You propose to close the nomination for Sergeant
propose
at
to
Arms.
close the nomination for Sergeant at Arms.
Thank you, young leader Khadija. Can someone second this?
Sir, can I?
Yes.
Zurafa.
Can you please reveal your name so we can spotlight you? Beg your pardon?
Yes, sir. I'm young leader Zurafa. I second to close the nomination for Sergeant at Arms. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So nomination for Sergeant at Arms position is closed since there is only one nomination received from young leader Zara. Young leader Zara has been selected as a Sergeant at Arms for Youth Leadership Program, Team A.
So this time only we have only two.
With your permission, DTM Ponsankar, we have the poll ready for President and Vice President for YLP.
Yes,
go ahead. We can launch it. Everybody is aware of how the Zoom polling is done. Are mentors allowed as well, Toastmaster Viqar?
Yes.
Okay,
no. They are only participant.
Only participants of both AYLP as well as BYLP.
Yes.
Okay, so floor is open and poll is being launched. All the best.
All the young leaders from Team A and Team B can vote.
And those who have nominated themselves can also vote.
Yes. Dear young leaders, voting is also one of the best leadership quality. So don't waste your vote. Vote it for the best leader.
Still more vote required, 67%. Vote everyone.
DTM, I would just request you to announce just the winner, please.
Okay. Once
the polling is completed.
Completed, okay.
Thank
okay,
you.
Now polling is completed.
It's 78%.
Yes. Young leader Yusuf Bardoli.
No, it's not completed. It's not completed yet. We still have 82%.
Ah, okay. Want to go further?
We just give 10 seconds.
Okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go.
Yes. Dear young leaders, you have elected young leader Yusuf Bardoli as your president for Team A. Give him a virtual applause. And young leader Anshara Samin as vice president. Give him a virtual applause. Give her a virtual applause. And that's the end of the election process for Team A YLP. President, Vice President, Secretary, and Surgeon at Arms. All these 4 positions are elected. These leaders will lead Team A for consecutive programs, following programs. And Coordinator Toastmaster Viqaruddin, we will be proceeding for Team B today,
yes.
or?
Yes, please. You can proceed.
Okay.
We need to finish today.
Now, Team B, young leaders, you have the chance to prove your leadership. Now the floor is open for president position. From Team B, whoever interested can come forward. You can raise your hand. 2 nominations received so far. Any more young leaders? You want to nominate yourself? Young leader Amartullah, please switch on your video. Also,
Yes, sir.
We need your last name.
Sir, my last name is Lakrawala.
Lakrawala, okay. And young leader Mohammed, you also have to switch on your video.
Yeah, it's just supporting to camera app, not to Zoom.
You are not in Zoom, huh?
No, it's failed to start the camera. It's saying that please select another video camera in settings.
There is a technical problem, I think, for his camera. That's what he's trying to say.
Okay. Okay. Any more nomination, young leaders?
Oh yes, sir. Aisha Hanif.
Aisha Hanif. Okay, you can raise your hand so that you will be.
Sir, I'm not able to raise my hand. That is why I'm telling it like this.
Yeah, on the right hand side down, reaction is there. From there, you can use the raise hand.
I can't raise my hand as well. But
Amir Lakrawala is also trying to raise hands. He cannot. So.
Okay. Okay.
Amir is also one of the nominations here. Amir is like Amir Lakrawala. So you can probably.
Okay.
Show an expression if you can't raise hands.
Okay. We have four nominations. So let us close the nomination.
Aisha Hanif, can you switch on your video, please?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Shall I start?
Wait. Can someone from Team B propose?
I propose to close the nomination for.
Who's that? Can you tell your name and then give the statement?
I, Mohammed Fawaz, propose to close the nomination for president.
Can you switch on your video, please? So we have you on record. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I, Mohammed Fawaz, propose to close the nominations for the president position.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can someone second this?
Hi, I'm Mohammed Ibrahim, and I second to close the proposition for the president position.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now we have 4 candidates for president position from Team B YLP. So as per alphabetical order, we will give chance to young leader Aisha Anif.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, we are giving you 2 minutes to give your speech. At 2 minutes, you will be muted. You can start now.
Thank you, sir. So my name is Aisha Hanif. Good morning to everyone. I nominate myself for the position of president. I am the current president of YLC, so I do have a bit of experience on being a president, and I've done public speaking before. We all have hidden potential in us, and it's all about exposure, platform, and assistance to bring out that hidden potential in us to do something big. So I would love to provide my assistance, and I'll be focusing on the growth of the members and to meet the goals of the program. So I will do my best to bring out the best version of ourselves and to see a new you and a new me at the end of the 8 weeks. And I would love to share my experience as a president and as a leader, as a public speaker. So I'm looking forward to this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, young leader Aisha. Now the chances for young leader Amatullah. You can start now.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to run for president because I would love to help and guide you all through your speeches. I have been a leader before for my team in school, and I would love to be a leader for this wonderful program. And I would love to also be a team player. I would love to boost your confidence. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, young leader Amatullah. Now the chances for young leader Amir. Please unmute yourself.
Hello,
Yes.
good morning. My name is Amir, and I like to stand for the president role. I have had multiple prior leadership experiences, such as I've been the captain of my under-17 football team. I've attended multiple Toastmaster meetings with my mom. I've done multiple public speaking workshops before. I've also had a speech. I've done a speech in front of over 75 people in an auditorium where I won first place. I also am part of my student council in school. So I believe I have a lot of experience to help and lead all of y'all and make this experience a better and positive experience for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Amir. Now we will give chance to Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
Mohammed? Yes. Start.
I'm Mohammed Merajuddin. I stand to be a president. I want experience to be a president. Like I'll support and encourage. I will help everyone that who have doubt. I'll clarify. And everyone is like shy to speak with all people. So I will support that. I'll support that. You can do it. Like who cannot do it, like they are shy, they can't. So I will support.
Thank you, young leader Mohammed. Now all 4 candidates for president, they have given the speech. During a polling session, you can vote for them. Now we will move on to the next position, vice president. Dear young leaders from Team B, you can come forward and nominate yourself for vice president position. You can raise your hand.
Can one person run for 2 positions? Like multiple?
No.
Just one.
Just one only.
Thank you.
There is one nomination received from Zayed Mullah. Any other young leaders from Team B wanted to run for Vice President? If no one come forward, we will close the floor nomination.
In case you can't raise your hands, please leave an expression or a message on the chat.
Yes, thank you.
Your mentor is here to encourage you all the time, and so are we, the coordinators. Please come forward. This is your platform.
BYLP, the elections are on. Come on, nominate yourself. There's a leadership chance.
As DTM Pon Sankara rightly pointed, the ice cream melts or the ice cream shop closes. So this is your opportunity to grab that ice cream. The Baskin Robbins is all yours.
Yes.
Okay, we can close the nomination.
Well, Emmanuel Srinivasan has said, is that you? Are you nominating yourself, Emmanuel Srinivasan?
No, sir.
Yes?
No.
No, okay, fine, all right.
Okay, we will close the floor nomination. Can someone propose to close the nomination for Vice President position? From Team B, you can unmute and propose this. Come on, young leaders.
Our young leader Aisha proposed to close the nominations for the Vice President position.
Thank you, young leader Aisha. Now, can anyone second to close this nomination for Vice President position?
I am Mohammed Ibrahim, a second to close the nomination for the Vice President position.
Thank you. Dear young leaders, Team B, young leader Zayed Mullah has been elected as Vice President for Team B YLP program. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Welcome. Now we will move on to the next position, Secretary position for Team B. Now the floor is open. You can come forward.
Emmanuel
Young
has
leader
raised his hand.
Emmanuel already raised the hand. Any more leaders from Team B? You can come forward. Young leader Emmanuel, please keep the video on. Team B leaders, for secretary position, floor is open. Yes, there is another young leader, Mohammed Fawaz. Two nominations received for secretary position. Any more young leaders for secretary position from Team B? If there is no one, we will close the nomination from floor. 3, 2, 1. Now, can someone propose to close the nomination for secretary position?
Now I propose to close the nomination for secretary position.
Please tell your name.
Amr Laklawala.
Okay.
So start from the beginning, like you can say your name, then you close the nomination.
My name is Amr Laklawala, and I propose to close the nomination for secretary position.
Thank you, young leader Amir. Can someone second this? Any young leader from Team B can second this? Young leaders, come on. Yes.
Our young leader Aisha Hanif, second to propose to close the nominations for the secretary position.
Thank you. Now we have two nominations. Mohammed Fawaz and who else?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Okay, Emmanuel, Please switch on your video.
Emmanuel.
Okay. Where is Emmanuel?
Emmanuel is not visible. What happened? Logged off?
It's not in the meeting room.
It could be he's having some internet issue with him, so maybe he's got disconnected.
Okay, we can start with Fawaz and then we give him a chance if he joins in.
Yeah, when we are calling Emmanuel, he should be present. Otherwise, the chance will go to Fawaz automatically. So Fawaz, you can unmute yourself and give 2 minutes speech.
Good morning, everyone. I am Fawaz. I have experience in secretary role in my past YLC, and I can minute everything. I can make the agenda. I can record every meeting. So I think I would be a better candidate for secretary position. Thank you.
Thank you, young leader Fawaz. Now we would like to invite young leader Emmanuel. He's not in the floor still.
It's not visible.
Yes. So as per rule, young leader Fawaz has been selected as a secretary for Team B, YLP team. Give him a applause. Let's move on. Now the floor is open for the next position, Surgeon at Arms for Team B. Whoever interested can come forward. Akash Bhattacharya. Any more nomination? We have received one nomination from young leader Akash. Floor is open for Surgeon at Arms position. Yes, I am. Okay. I am. What is your last name, Mohammed or Ibrahim?
Ibrahim.
Okay. So we have received 2 nominations for Surgery Arm position. Any more nomination before we close the nomination? Team B. This is for Surgery Arms position. Anyone interested? If no one, we will close the nomination from floor. 3, 2, 1. Can someone from Team B propose to close the nomination for Surgery Arms position? Team B young leaders, please come forward.
Can I say?
Yes.
I, young leader Zayed, propose to close the nomination for
Surgery Arms position. Okay. Can someone second this?
Young leader Amir Imran, second to close the nomination for Sergeant at Arms.
Thank you, young leader Amir. Now, we are going for the election process for Surgery at Arms. We have 2 nominations from young leader Ankush and Ayan. So as per last name alphabetical order, we are giving first chance to young leader Ankush.
Thank
Please
you, sir.
unmute yourself and start your 2-minute speech.
Okay. I, young leader Ankush Bhattacharya, think that I am a good candidate for the role of Sergeant at Arms. Making sure everything is in order is my goal, and I hope I can deliver you the best Zoom experience possible. And of course, you can always approach me if you need any help or need to forward your request to a higher role. And I hope you vote for me for the position of Sergeant at Arms.
Thank you, young leader Ankush. Now the screen is yours, young leader Ayan Mohammed Ibrahim.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed and I'm electing myself for the position of Surgeon in Arms. So as being a surgeon, I just want to help our president create an army of Cavaliers to improve their skills in speaking. So before any of their speeches, I'm going to help in their Zoom experiences, and if they have any problem, I'm going to help them. Thank you.
Thank you, Young Leader Ayan. Now that's the end of Surgery Arm position. Now we will go for polling if poll is ready.
We have only two positions, President and Sergeant at Arms.
Yes.
So are we all set?
Yes, we are all set for polling.
Okay, with your permission, I launch here. Here we go.
Yes. Dear young leaders from Team A and Team B, you can vote for the best for President and Surgeon at Arms position.
We are having very close call. So far 36%, 40, 42, 46, 51, 57. The tables are turning. %75 voted.
Very close call. Dear young leaders, please initiate your voting rights.
We'll give
one vote counts.
Every vote counts. We'll give another 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Over to you, DTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tawfiq, for this wonderful polling session. Now, here you go. Our Team B, YLP, President-elect is young leader Aisha Hanif. Give her a big round of applause.
Vice President. Aisha, is she there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good. Congratulations. And Surgeon at Arms for Team B YLP program is young leader Ayan Mohammed Ibrahim. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you. Thank
now
you.
all the 4 positions for Team B YLP team also elected. Congratulations to all the leaders. Today you would have witnessed the parliamentary procedures for selecting the leadership. Our Toastmasters platform, we have all established rules and regulations. It is everything is clearly defined. See the opportunity given to floor.
DTM, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now it's okay. Now you're audible.
Okay. Yes. So the opportunity given to all the young leaders from the floor, you yourself came forward and your nomination has been proposed and seconded by yourself, and the speech opportunity given for all the nominated candidates, and properly polls has been conducted and all the roles has been filled. This is how the leadership role will be practiced in following meetings. Congratulations to all the leaders and all the young leaders. Thank you, and over to you, MC Shina Sultana.
Thank you, DTM Ponshantara Pandian sir, for that detailed information session. And also the election was very well, and congrats to all the youth leaders, young leaders, as well as nominees and winners. Congrats. This is the example of being leader. Not only the winners, even for the nominees, even people who didn't participate, you have to explore, or you have to, explore means if you don't, it doesn't mean you have to, speak with perfect words or without making mistakes. It doesn't mean like that. Even if you make mistakes, you just expose yourself. That's it. And congrats to all. And we are coming to wind up the session. We're going to adjourn. Before that, today we had learned about leadership, and what is the quality of a good leader, and I make sure you follow that. And congrats to all. Be a good leader, follow the rules, and give respect, take respect, and sky's the limit. And I wind up the session and I give my control to the chief coordinators, Toastmaster Mohammed sir and Toastmaster Tawfiq sir. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shinas. What a wonderful MC. You have done a job for today's whole session one. And all participants give her huge round of virtual applauses for her done a great job for us to make you comfortable in your coming meetings. The same what she is doing, you need to do as well as a MC. MC means host of the meeting, master of ceremonies, Toastmaster of the day, captain of the day, whatever call, she has done all this quality for today's meeting. I personally thank you so much for your efforts, whatever you have done over here. Apart from this one, I really thanks to our DTM Ponsankara and our mentors who help the mentees to come forward and encouragement to do something to come up with a new leadership for the session. Just for your information, this leadership is elected only for first four session. Again, next four session, there will be another leadership will come forward. So don't worry, you feel the experience. As I can see, people are hesitating to come forward to nominate themselves. Once you will get experience, I am sure in the next election, everybody will be out their hand. For us, it is difficult to manage. Hope so. And now I would like to thank you so much, Pon Sankara sir, for your wonderful introduction. I would like to give you a kindly accept your certificate of appreciation, sir, for your wonderful job you have done for us. With that, as per the session one is about leadership, those who have been elected, maybe some of them have a new experience. Now, as per this one, we need to make as personal introduction between each other due to the time constraint. And I have already planned for this one too. We'll finish only the leadership role today. And I believe everyone is enjoyed. Those who would like to give their feedback, you can feel free to chat, or you can raise your hand if you want to take away from this today's meeting. And first, I would like to invite our IPP, Toastmaster Santosh, to give a few words encouraging the new leadership when we elected for coming sessions.
Thank you, Chief Coordinator Toastmaster Mohammed Viqaruddin. I've really thoroughly enjoyed the session this morning. I usually do not get up so early on a Saturday. That's a day when I sleep up to 11 o'clock. That's the only day I can. So, but today I made it a point to be here on time, and I have not regretted a single bit of it. MC Toastmaster Shinas, you were simply amazing. Man, you have really gotten that kind of a vibe out here, you know. The best things, you know, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, but your single step was so sparkling. And it's a role model for many people to take in as MC. And DTM Pon Shankara, wonderful way of starting it off as a chairmanship. And mentors, you were here this morning, all of you. Javed, you were Shangida, you were encouraging everybody, Gayatri, and if I missed anybody, all of you, Ram, you were all here this morning, giving an applaud to everybody, getting them onto the ground. And officers who have taken up the roles today, young leaders, I've seen some of your speeches coming up and saying, I will do this, I will do that. Wonderful. I mean, you just saying that I would like to do it is basically shows your desire to do certain things. Everything starts with a dream. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream. And the dream became a reality. So you got to have a dream. The moment you say that I would do this, that means that's your dream. So nominate yourself. This time I've seen very few nominations, but I was thoroughly, really amazed at the kind of way some of the people have done their nomination speeches. Great. We had some leaders who probably were not selected, but next time I think they can again nominate themselves and come forward. And these leaders who have taken up the role, do it to your best. Presidents, vice presidents, sergeant-at-arms, secretaries, all of you can just do your best so that you will start a legacy across. You may think that you are just taking up this role for the sake of today's session, but when you take up this role, what you don't realize is that you are actually setting up a role model for many people. And you can do it differently. You can do it in your own style. You can give a trace. See, great leaders are not people who walk according to the path that was there earlier. Great leaders are ones who really create paths for others to walk in. So you should be people who are creating the trails for others to walk in. And wonderful session today. Thank you all. And I would like to wish all the officers all the best. And the chief coordinators, both of you, Toastmaster Viqaruddin and Toastmaster Tawfiq, wonderful efforts. Great. You guys have done a great job. God bless you all both. Like I told you yesterday, it's a noble effort and you're really going to come up well. And all these people, 50 of the members who are here, I'm telling you, if you're going to give, you can say, you look at a glass and say, is it half empty or half full? It all depends on how it is. So suppose you go to a seashore, you go to a beach, you can either take in one glass of water or you can take a big container and take in a big gallons full of water. So it depends on what you come with. If your expectations are high, you can take back a lot more from the session. Or your expectations are very low, you'll take back only very little. So come with that greater expectations, come with greater dreams. And I'm sure at the end of the 8 sessions, we'll see greatly, remarkably transformed individuals here. God bless you all. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster Viqaruddin.
Thank you so much. As usual, your motivation and inspiration with speech in the club, as well as to hear to young leaders and those who all mentors and everyone you as well give. Maybe they will come up with their again next 4 session. Now I would like to give opportunity to Toastmaster Javed can give a few words to the audience. Take away only few minutes, sir, because we have out of time.
Good morning, everyone. And as Santosh said, it is an amazing session. I have never seen a YLP being conducted in this way, even when it was a physical meeting. Virtual, the coordinators, the assignees, the MC, excellent. I couldn't move out of my chair, normally, which I don't do. I have been sitting here since 9 o'clock undirected with any other. I'm not abstracted by anything. It is an amazing session. Everything was in line. Especially the coordinators have done a great job, and the kind of enthusiasm what I see in the young leaders today, definitely they are going to move ahead and go forward a way ahead what we are today. And in fact, that is what I could see. And it's like the enthusiasm, the ability and the light what they have within. So that is going to spark, and they are going to be the future of all this public speaking. Definitely they'll be successful in whatever position and whatever discipline they are in. All the very best. And I urge all the young leaders to, don't miss any of the aspect in this Toastmasters, especially in this 8 days program. Occupy yourself with this, keep everything apart, focus on this, and try to practice and try to learn the maximum what you can grasp from this Toastmasters. It's an ocean. It's an ocean. So whatever, how much you want, you can grasp it. So this is what I can tell at this moment, and all the very best. Thanks to the coordinators, and hope you will have the organizing committee run the same way for the next 8 meetings. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone. All the very best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Javed, for your wonderful words of inspiration, and to coordinators as well as to the young leaders. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Sangeeta to give few words, and we are out of time. Only 1 minute, please.
What can I say? I'm completely blown apart. It's such an amazing opportunity for all the lovely young leaders. I absolutely resonate with most of the mentors and the coordinators that we didn't get this. I am actually jealous. So it's amazing that you are over here and we have such fantastic, energetic Toastmasters and mentors. You guys are going to have real fun, and I'm looking forward to this. This is so beautiful, and at the end of the session, you're all going to be really, throwing this great ceremony for us, and I know that's coming on. Okay, thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Viqar.
Thank you so much, madam. Again, inspirational speech from you. And now, Toastmaster Ram, can you say a few words, please?
Sure. So I had to get up early this morning at 7 a.m. I am so grateful that this is something I had to do. Now, I think the young leaders have set the bar really high, which is fantastic. I'm really impressed already. So things are only going to get better. And this is the final statement on the subject. The more you put in, the more you get out. So I encourage everybody who didn't put their hand up today, when we next do the elections, I want to see more hands. Back to you, Toastmaster Mohammed.
Thank you so much again, Toastmaster Ram, and he's coming from the UK, and we have to virtual applause for him and encouraging the mentees for this one. Thank you, everyone. Now, other mentors, they are not showing over here. Maybe they have some commitment. Their meeting is running at the same time. That's why they are not here, as they already requested. And now we have to officially conclude the session by saying, and thank you so much, everyone, for the young leader, for the Toastmasters, mentors, and workshop leader who came over here. And now tomorrow, most of them, they are not following our WhatsApp. I encourage everyone, as I see every mentors, they are sending and posting a message. And if you want to communicate, like most of the coordinator, me and Toastmaster Tawfiq is sending some important announcement, some important messages is coming. So you just have a look. If you don't understand, keep in touch directly with the chief coordinators, or you can directly touch with the mentors. I am not understand what is this about. Don't hesitate. So here we are not come for, we don't know how they feel. Don't feel shyness like that. So everybody is telling like, I don't know, I should not come. I think we have given one challenging task. You have to speak. That's why most of them, they not come forward to be a members for officers. No problem. This time I'm telling you, you are not that much. So next time I believe you will be coming forward on that one. And now tomorrow in the evening by 7 o'clock, we are arranging how to make the agenda. Maybe most of them they know, and the purpose of this one, those who are master of ceremonies, we are assigning a roles for a master of ceremonies, like how she has done wonderfully today, Toastmaster Shinas. Now timer role, you can see the example of Toastmaster Tawfiq, how he make the timing devices. He will give you demo by tomorrow. And for me, I will, how I have done for the Saturday terms, we will give you the script. Don't worry, I don't know what to do, how to do that. Here we have all the script ready for you. Only you have to, how I can say, like a cake, you have to come and eat. So if you are not that much capable, you have to do it. At least you come and eat the cake. So we are making floor ready for you, and your table is ready. You come and have it in public speaking. Apart from this one, there are other roles are there. You have to keep in touch with the mentor as well as to me. We will send you the script for a grammarian of the day, accounter of the day, timer of the day. So these roles you need to do it. I can see some of the experienced Toastmasters, or not Toastmasters, sorry, young leaders over here. Already they speak a lot. I can see the all officers, those who nominated themselves, as well they come forward, they are speaking. That means they are observing things and speaking. So that's the things we required. Don't worry, I'm not getting a role. What shall I do? I will not come to the meeting. Don't feel like that. You have to come and take experience. You should be a critical thinker, not the critical thinker like how, like I am the inspiration, my Toastmaster Santosh Abraham. All the time I am watching his videos. I am watching him, the things, how he's doing it. I know everything, but while come on the stage, maybe I have not delivered. Maybe I have the lots of content. When come for the public speaking, I'm not able to speak. So that challenge is there in you. You have to come up and speak. Every time in our public speaking always says, rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. After rehearse only it will come out. Because leadership will not come by itself. Okay, I am the leader. I have elected. No one will be in my front. I will be the leader. I will do it. No, it will not come leadership like that. Leadership will come while you do the task. Like grammarian, if you do the task, you need to present the report as a grammarian. How many people have not used proper sentences, or how many people they use a good words? So your thinking is improving and vocabulary is increasing. Okay, this speaker has said excellent. This speaker say awesome. This speaker say motivation, inspiration. Like this word, your vocabulary get increased. So you have to try with as a grammarian. And about the counter, like sometime as a new speaker, most of the they use like this is coming is not the fluent way. You need to come practice. One of the person who will be focusing only how many times you say arms like that. So he's noticing and he's counting. At the end of the meeting, he present to you, so and so youth leader, you have make this much of time. So you try to improve because it is giving you opportunity to become a fluent speaker. Like that, timer also is there. You need to give the report how many each speaker took time. Like we are giving the 2 minutes, 2 minute speech. That means only 2 minutes. So how many, sometime exactly it will not match. Maybe you will make 2 minutes, 2 seconds, maybe 1 minute, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Like that, you are focusing the time management, how he has performed. The speaker, when he sees his report and he saw, okay, I have exceed the time, I lower the time. So he will try to improve in the public speaking, saying, okay, I need to improve my time management, how I can manage the time. Like that, all the speeches we have in coming days, you will learn a lot. Each and every workshop, we make a specialized workshop to do you the best as per your expectation. Don't be hesitate. If you have any doubt, if you have any clarification, you come to us. We have a pool of mentors who supporting this cause. I really appreciate. I don't have any words to say how I can thanks to them. They come forward. Like Toastmaster Ram, he's coming from UK. Toastmaster Sangeeta, she's coming from India. And some of the professionals who some of them, they are coming from Kuwait. And like Toastmaster Santosh has mentioned, always he's busy, but I am really happy he's coming forward, he's helping the student, and he's giving nice words to participant. And one of the participant, he really appreciated, he sent direct message to me, wow, he's very awesome. One of the mentor also is mentioned, put my son to the Santosh Guru. So they are inspiring from this one. So we want not only Santosh, everyone is having own qualities. Maybe some of them they express by themselves, some of them they will come forward. They have their hidden potential inside. You have to come out. It will be great leaders in you. I will not take much time, and I believe
I've taken too much time, Toastmaster Vikar already. And I think last word from mentor Sangeeta. She raised her hand, and then we can adjourn the meeting.
Okay, you can adjourn the meeting. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, I just want to say that, it was very nice to hear people who came forward and spoke. But I observed that it was even more nice to see those who didn't, because, there's an immense amount of opportunity within you, and that is yet to come out. And I know all of you who didn't, it's all right, because you will be getting that, that grooming, that nourishing, and you will be all freely speaking. The whole idea is that you will never be nervous. Your life will never be the same. That's about it. Thank you so much.
Oh, I forget to tell DTM Gayatri is over here.
Her video is not visible.
Okay, because we have to special thanks to her. She's also joining because of her busyness, and she came forward over here. DTM Gayatri, if you can have a few words with us, madam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammed. Actually, I was typing out a long message, then okay, fine. I mean, it's God's grace that you asked me to speak. I'm actually on a journey to a different place, which is why I'm not able to put my video on. But I am absolutely proud of each and every person, every youngster who lifted their hand to stand and nominate themselves for a post. I'm equally proud of all those who didn't. Why am I proud of all of you? It takes courage to put your hand up for any responsibility. And it takes courage not to lift your hand up also. The choice today you made to raise your hand or not. Next time, don't leave it as a choice. Your choice should always be raise hand. Number 2, raise hand. Number 3, raise hands. Raise your hands. Come forward. You win, you win. You don't, it's fine. It's an experience. I'm looking forward to mentoring our youngsters. And I would like to thank Toastmaster Mohammed and Toastmaster Tawfiq for giving me this opportunity. Wonderful session. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, madam, for your wonderful word. Really inspired by all the participants in your group as well as the others. Thank you so much. With that, I would like to give handover to Toastmaster Tawfiq to conclude the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Viqar. Can we have all the videos, please, of the youth leaders? Can you switch on your videos? Can you unmute yourselves?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We'll have a nice group photo.
Those who have elected, send your picture because we need to make a flyer of you. Elected officer as well as others, when is needed, we will call you and you have to give your picture. And Toastmaster Tawfiq is a designer. He is in the CGD team. You know, CGD means Club Growth Director, and he is in District 20. And you can see some of the posts all over the Bahrain and Kuwait. Others, Shazia madam also is here.
Not necessarily the virtual background. If you cannot, it's okay. Just keep your videos on. All of you are looking gorgeous, by the way. Beautiful. So we can have lovely smiles. Are we ready, Toastmaster Viqar?
Yes.
Oh, some of them have the peace sign. Some of them have the
So we can
thumbs
make
up.
some fun, some with gestures. So all
Yeah,
of you are like,
thumbs up.
Come on.
Thumbs up. It's your time.
Yes.
Toastmaster Viqar, you can click as many as you can.
Oh, done.
Okay, and you can repeat after me as our PQD said. Okay, all of you can unmute and you can repeat after me. I would like to unleash the leader in me.
The leader in me.
Thank you, and with this we adjourn the meeting.
And don't forget to see your WhatsApp messages. It's very important. You know, all communication is coming through WhatsApp. And tomorrow we will show you how to